Hey there, you are tuned in to an episode of the Enjoy Your Life podcast. I am your host, Farrah Larae Wynn, and today we are going to have a holiday story time. So we have Thanksgiving coming up, we have Christmas coming up, and people are probably running around with their heads cut off like chickens, or like chickens with their heads cut off. Hope you're not a chicken with your head cut off in real life. But I hope you were just the metaphor of it, if at all. But people are probably losing their marbles a little bit, going insane shopping and running into the traffic and people at the stores and all kinds of crazy stuff. So today I wanted to kind of keep things lighthearted and fun. So I want to tell you guys a story about the time that my friends and I threw a party at the library in our school. So before we get into that, I just kind of want to give you a heads up. Tomorrow, though, I'll be sending out a blog about getting through the holidays. So basically, it's not like shopping tips. It's not things to avoid. None of that. What it is 5 things that you can do within yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, to ensure that you are getting the best out of your holiday experience, spending time around your family and different things like that. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope that it's really beneficial to you. So that comes out tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed, you need to get subscribed. Go to enjoyyourlifeblog.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that blog will come directly to your email. If you are subscribed, then just keep a lookout for that. And I hope you enjoy it. So today, let's talk about this story, right? All right. So this was a few years ago. I was in college. I'm still in college, but I was living in Reno at the time, going to the community college there. And I noticed there was a lot of people who were kind of, okay, so let's get this out the way. So I worked in the library, right? And so a lot of my friends would come and see me at the library, and they would just kind of stand there and talk to me. We used to spend a lot of time together, like between classes and stuff like that. And then I got a job. I was actually working 3 jobs, and one of which was in the library. And not for any particular reason. I guess I just had it in me. And I'll probably never work 3 jobs again at one time. But, I didn't mind back then. And I was taking 6 classes. I had church responsibility. There was a lot going on. But anyways, for some reason, God gave me the grace to handle it, because right now I probably could not handle something like that. But back then, it was what it was, and I still made time for other things. So back to the story. So my friends would come and visit me. They actually made a hashtag visiting Farrah on Instagram back then, and they would come, they would take pictures, we would just powwow, they would come and get advice, or we would just talk and, vent and just spend time together. And it was really, really cool. And so I got to a point, I noticed as we got closer to the holidays, there was a lot of my friends who weren't going to be with their families for the holidays, or it seemed like their families didn't really care too much or whatever. So I took it upon myself to do a holiday party with my friends so that no one really was like missing in action. Cause my family, like, we turn up for Christmas, and I don't just mean like buying a bunch of gifts, cause even if there aren't any gifts, we just like to spend time together and have fun, play games, things like that. Just get that family bonding experience in. So I know that a lot of people, or I knew at the time, a lot of people weren't going to be having that. And I wanted everyone to have that piece of love and that piece of Christmas in their hearts. So I took it upon myself to throw a party. So like I told a few of my friends, and we did it like a potluck style. So I told this person, like, hey, you guys bring drinks. This person, you bring cookies. This person, whatever. So in the library at our school, there was like study rooms. So you can rent out a room if you need to do like a big study group for like an exam or something like that. We would rent the rooms out and like, don't tell anyone, but like watch TV and stuff. It's pretty bad. We would say like, oh yeah, let's get together and do our homework. We would get there, binders are open, notebooks are out, books are open, pens are out. And then we would be like, oh, let's watch a movie. And we had like a projector screen in the meeting rooms. So we would turn on the projector, watch a movie. We would buy snacks and just like kick it. I don't know why we did that, but it was like some of the most fun I had when I was in college. I'm not going to lie to you. It was nothing crazy, but we just like sit there. We would talk. Like I said, we got advice from each other, just, friend stuff. So, for Christmas, what I did the potluck, told everyone like what to bring and all that good stuff. And so now at this time, I didn't have a car. I didn't get a car until after, like a couple months after Christmas, but I would use my friends' cars to like go to the store and like pick up what I needed to pick up, or I would go like after school when my mom picked me up or whatever. I would go to the store and I would just like start having things saved up, and then I made up some games. We had prizes. Like, it was a whole thing, and it was just so much fun. And like, I invited my siblings to come for it. I have pictures of it. If you're subscribed via email, then you should see the pictures in your email. But it was super fun, and like a big group of us just got together and did it. And there was a few people who told me like it really like blessed their lives, just because, you know, they weren't going to have any other sense of Christmas that year. So I was just excited that I could do that for them and that we could all come together and just be happy. So what we did, we got the meeting room, and we brought all of our stuff in. I think I did it at like, the library closed, I think at 8. So I was like, you guys, I get off at 6:30. Everybody needs to be here. So, but what I was doing all throughout the day, because I worked in the library, I was like going in throughout the day on my lunch break, on my other break, setting up. I had my friends coming in. They helped me decorate, and it was just so much fun. And I absolutely loved it. But aside from that, like, who does that, right? Like, who has a Christmas party not only at school but in the library? Like, but there was a lot of times when we would have our little shindigs, because we had like end of the semester parties, we had going away parties. Some of our friends would move away, so we would have going away parties for them. We had like a end of the semester going into summer, so it was like a summer beach theme party. We brought beach balls, we decorated. It was just a whole thing. But that was just, you know, something we did, and it was great, and I loved it. So that's my story about how my friends and I threw a party in our library at our college. So if you have a funny or awesome holiday story, do share. Like, you can reply to the email, or you can comment on a picture on Instagram, or DM it, or email justenjoyyourlifeblog@gmail.com, and share your funny holiday story, and maybe we'll share it, some of your stories next week on the podcast. So remember, tomorrow in the blog, we are talking about getting through the holidays. It's 5 different ways to maintain your mental, emotional, and spiritual health throughout the holiday season. And I just want to take a moment to send out some love to those who are bereaved in this season, those who are experiencing grief and have lost a loved one. One of my friends, she was actually at the holiday party that I just talked about. She passed away a few weeks ago. So we're praying for her family still. And just any of you who are experiencing grief in this time, I know it's super duper difficult, kind of going through this holiday season without one of your loved ones. So I'm there for you, and I love you, and I'm praying for you. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Enjoy Your Life, the podcast. I love you so much, and God loves you so much more. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.